my name is Macarena Villarreal. I'm from section 1, and this is my second and final journal entry of the semester. I'm going to start talking about the unit Ethics and Professionalism, then about different teaching strategies, and finally a reflection about my learning process. Well, first, the unit Ethics and Professionalism. From all the texts that we read this semester, what caught my attention was what two authors claim in the text defining professionalism in teacher education programs about the definition of professionalism. That is an ideal to which individual and occupational groups aspire in order to distinguish themselves from other workers. Well, this was important for me because in order to because many people think anyone can be a teacher. For instance, while I was studying at school, my math teacher was a civil engineer, my physics teacher was an astronomer, my biology teacher was a physiotherapist, and my English teacher was a translator. However, we would never see a biology teacher doing a surgery. Hence, maybe that is why our profession is overshadowed by society, because they do not realize that the essence of being a teacher is more than just master your subject. Moreover, I have also always been aware of the importance it has to be fair, just, and responsible towards our students. So this unit it wasn't something new for me, and I only read texts that helped me to support my beliefs towards being a teacher. Furthermore, about teaching strategies, while I read some texts, one a teaching strategy for writing that caught my attention was to make a formative assessment, given more relevance to feedback. So this will work like this. A student, you ask for a written test, uh, task, and the students hand it back, and you check the whole written task, and then you give them back so they can apply this feedback on their writing. They have to apply this and then give it to hand it back to you again. So this part of the assessment, this text that I read. Establish the importance and relevance students will give to your feedback, and also they will be aware of their mistakes, because when our mind works that when you hand out a task and you receive a mark, you finish, you don't pay attention to feedback, and you just finish with that and you start to do the next task. Moreover, other teaching strategy, I believe it is important always to cheer up your students when they participate in classes by answering some questions or just contributing to something to the class, because this will encourage students to start to participate more, because they will see that is valuable for the class and for you, the students participation. Um, Also, I think that it's important to ask your students if they are enjoying the class or not, of if they like what you are doing, like a kind of assessment from your students to you. I don't know if this is something about teaching strategy, but after I did my interventions, I asked the students if they will change something about the class, if they enjoy it or not, because at the end of the day, they are the ones, the main character in the class, not you, and you are doing the class for them, not for you. So I think that is really important. And well, in terms of language, I have noticed that I master pedagogical skills because the students understand the instructions, they enjoy the class that I have given. But I think that my language is good enough, my knowledge towards English is good enough to teach at schools, but not good enough to be a professional in the language. Hence, in this sense, I am a professional teacher, but not a professional English teacher. So, in the light of this, I have decided to put more attention on my language skills rather than in my pedagogical skills. To do so, I have already started doing some writing, and I handed to my classmate, one of my classmates, and he checked them, and I rewrite this task in order to be aware of my mistakes. So in the last writing that I give him, he realized that I'm committing less mistakes as I did when I started to doing this 3 weeks ago. So and also I started to work in the text advanced grammar in use, but not only on the units that you told us that we have to work in, but also in the units that I have um, not the correct answer in the first test that we did at the beginning of the semester. So I think that it's hard for me because I'm not um, used to study like I used to do at school. But I'm getting like the training again. So because I am really aware that my English needs urgently to be polished, and I will work on that during the vacations. So that was my second journal, and thank you.